Did you know? Pressed for an answer. Horribly, people used to have heavy weights loaded onto their chests in an effort to squeeze a confession out of them at an interrogation. They were, quite literally, pressed for an answer. One for the road. During the Middle Ages and medieval period, the condemned were taken from London city jails to Tyburn Hill for execution. En route along what is today's Oxford Street, the cart stopped and they were allowed one final drink at a country inn situated on the road. The one they were drinking was for the road to death. These days, the phrase is used for the final drink before heading home. Awake. Many people were buried alive in times past because it was not recognized that they might simply be in a coma. This was especially true of people who drank. Thus, a body was usually left out for a while and a party thrown around it just to make sure the corpse didn't wake up. To bring someone down a peg or two. In olden times, people would share a drinking vessel called a piggin, which was passed around the drinking circle. When it was your turn to drink, you drank down to your mark, or peg. If you upset the crowd, you had to miss a few turns, hence you were brought down a peg or two. Nowadays, the phrase means to reprimand someone acting arrogant. What a shambles! Travel to the walled city of York in northern England and you'll undoubtedly enjoy time in its narrow cobblestone streets, which were known as the Shambles in bygone times. Traditionally, this is where traders erected their temporary stalls and sold their wares, long before the idea of a permanent shop was feasible. In fact, such streets were a feature of all towns. You can imagine the chaos as traders fought for space in these unregulated areas. It would truly have been shambolic. Show a leg. When the ships of old were about to leave port, sometimes sailors tried to smuggle ladies aboard, concealing them in their hammocks. The officers or mates would do a final inspection of the ship and crew before she left. Anybody in a hammock was bidden to show a leg. Should a hairless and shapely one dangle, the owner was usually a Jill rather than a Jack Tar, and eviction swiftly followed. Today, the phrase is used when trying to rouse someone from sleep. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like the video, comment your favorite phrase and subscribe.